Hello, Stick Volley fans, and welcome back to Stick Volley. We are here for week 6 of season 5 already. This is it. 2 more weeks left in season 5. But I'm joined here on the desk with Patrick and Timmy and Dalton, who are joining in through a call.
This is crunch time, guys. 2 weeks left. This is the playoff push here.
Hello, everybody. It's not as fun to be not on the desk, but I'm still doing pick'ems. I'm not complaining.
It's the Thursday of Stick Volley, everyone. Let's keep pushing through.
Yeah, we have some big games for teams this week. These games are playoff deciders almost. So let's look at this first matchup of the night. We have the Turtle Chumps going to the Grenadiers. Patrick, who do you think is taking this?
It's a tough one, divisional matchup, but Turtle Chumps, I think they got it. Donald Barnes, you can't deny his greatness. Donald Barnes is going to win this one.
Yeah, Donald Barnes is a beast out there. Timmy, how about you?
The Clownfish and the Turtle Chumps have been to the playoffs the past 2 years in the East. The Grenadiers don't want that to happen. They either want them or the Lobsterbacks to take that spot away, and that's why I think the Grenadiers are going to win this.
Ooh, big upset coming out. Dalton, how about you?
It is tough to play Trenton at home, so I think they're going to be able to take this one. I give it Grenadiers.
Oh, okay, I like it. I think that the Turtle Chumps are going to take this one and try and secure their playoff spot. But then the second game of the night, we have the Grounders going to Metro Madness. Patrick, who do you think is taking this?
This is all coming down to goalie and attackers. It's Valentino and Silas versus the two rookies. I think this easily goes to the experienced team. Grounders win this one.
The away team, yeah. Timmy, how about you?
I think that this tandem between Grady Erickson and Cam Holcomb, it's getting really good over these past 2 games, and that's why Metro Madness is going to win.
Yeah, both players looking really good. Dalton, how about you?
Even though Metro had a great week last week, I think the Grounders are going to be too strong for them to beat, so I give this one to Grounders.
I think that Grady Erickson and Cam Holcomb looking like the best rookies in a long time, and I think Metro's going to take this one. And then the third game of the night, we have the Peacocks going to the 5-0 Keyboard Smashers. Patrick, who do you think's taking this?
It's a tough one. I don't know if the Keyboard Smashers have much to play for since they're almost guaranteed in the playoffs, but I think the Peacocks have a lot more to fight for. Peacocks win this one.
Yeah, Timmy, how about you?
I think that the Keyboard Smashers are going to cap this year with a perfect season, so I think the Keyboard Smashers are going to win this game.
Yeah, how about you, Dalton?
Just the odds of a perfect season are too small, so I think the Peacocks will be able to take this.
I think that Keyboard Smashers are playing at a new level right now. I think that they are going to go 6-0. But then at primetime, we have the Lobsterbacks going to the Clownfish. This is a big one. Patrick, who do you think's taking this?
I think just all around, Clownfish have been underperforming, but still, that doesn't take away from their talent. They're just a much better team than the Lobsterbacks. They easily win this game.
Yeah, they're a stacked team. Timmy, how about you?
I would say both teams are underperforming to their expectations, but I still think the Clownfish are going to win. They have that better defense than the Lobsterbacks.
Yeah, how about you, Dalton?
These expansion teams, Clownfish and Peacocks, are just really strong, so I think Clownfish, because they are the better team, will take this one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with all of you. I think the Clownfish are going to take this one. Their roster is really strong, and many players are stepping up. But that is going to be it for our pregame. Let's get right down to the first game of the night. Majestic Turtle Chumps taking on the Grenadiers. Coming up next. And here we are for game 1 of week 6 between the Grenadiers and Majestic Turtle Chumps. This is a big game actually for both sides here.
This game has huge playoff implications in this divisional matchup. The Grenadiers and Turtle Chumps are both fighting for that playoff spot, hopefully trying to get in behind the Clownfish.
Yeah, Majestic looking to squeeze in there, and then Grenadiers could actually somehow make it in if things go their way. That's what they're hoping for this time. That one's hit over by Majestic. It's coming down to Billy Long here. Gonna hit off his rookie, Ryan Bailey, to Rick Sanchez. That's set up. Tristan Frazier. Kenny has a shot. And he does. Gus Grim hits it back into Frazier. It's coming back down. That one's slowing down there. Great shots. Jackson Fox with a great shot, but Gus Grim off his defense. Rick Sanchez hits it up. It's coming to Barnes. Barnes hits it back off the wall. We saw this last week from Dax Love. Billy Long hits it back over. It's coming down to Majestic now. Gus Graham getting some shots off his defense. Gus Graham into Jackson Fox there. Jackson Fox with the pressure. It looks like they're going to slow this one down. On Majestic.
Jackson Fox really needs to pick up his point production. He hasn't scored in the past 2 weeks, and overall he's kind of been irrelevant this year.
Yeah, Jackson Fox not really playing to how he did in season 2 when he was a rookie, putting 9 points on the season. And Donald Barnes getting a hard shot towards his goal. Donald Barnes makes a big mistake, and it's 1-0 Grenadiers.
That's not the kind of play you want from your veteran, and this is another one.
Just like that, the Majestic Turtle Chums making a big mistake there. They're going to have to bounce back. Things are going for Grenadiers this game.
This is huge for Augusta Lobsterback fans. They know they still have a chance.
Yeah, and especially if they get shut out here, that is huge for the Lobsterbacks. But here is Majestic Turtle Chums. Slowly moving this way. That's hit back up to Gus Graham. He hits it off the wall. It's coming back down to the Grenadiers defense. That's hit back by Chris Nicholson. It's going to hit the bar. It just go out of play.
Dangerous hit by Chris Nicholson, but it's the best D6 in the league. You gotta trust them.
Yeah, Chris Nicholson, he's really cemented himself as one of the best D6s in the league. And he's just so consistent. Here's Tristan Frazier. That's hit off of his defense there, coming back down towards them. Ryan Bailey now. Billy Long gets it over. Coming down now. Curtis Callahan. Gus Graham stops it. That's hit back over by the Turtle Chums. There's Bailey into Donald Barnes, who hits it backwards. And that one just goes out. Turtle Chums slowly moves his arm around. And that's hit over! Oh my goodness, I don't believe it. Turtle Chums get a goal there. I believe that might have been Tyler Whitmore.
A huge goal. They know they could come back. This could be a 3-0 reverse.
Yeah, that would be very impressive. Donald Barnes getting some great shots into Tristan Frazier, though. Look at this pressure by Donald Barnes. On to the rookie goalie. Donald Barnes almost gets a good shot. Tristan Frazier, no, Billy Long now. Trying to get this one off the wall. Ryan Bailey now to Sanchez. There's Donald Barnes. The Grenadiers now moving this one around on defense. Donald Barnes not letting them turn it over. Donald Barnes trying to get that shot. But he can't. Rick Sanchez now coming back up to Barnes, who gets a great shot, and there it is. But it just goes over. That's exactly what he was looking for there. Go the Grenadiers now. Sanchez back to Frazier. The Grenadiers. There's a turnover right there. What a turnover.
This might be tough for the Grenadiers to actually put this game away. Their 2 goals came on almost flukes. So it's going to be tough for them to actually use their pressure.
Yeah, the Grenadiers, as you said, they didn't score a goal from themselves. It's all from mistakes. Donald Barnes makes another one, but Gus Graham gets a save, and it's coming down towards the Grenadiers' goal. This could be a goal. No, Frazier with the save.
Huge saves by both goalies right there, keeping the game going.
What a play there by Frazier.
And here we go. Gus Graham hits it into the Grenadiers' zone. They're pushing it around, playing safe here. And it's coming back down to the attackers. Donald Barnes hits it back. And it looks like it's just out of play. It's going to be started right back up by the Grenadiers. Donald Barnes hits it up, and it is going out of play again. Let's see if Billy Long can snipe one in. That'd be a huge way to end it. Donald Barnes keeps getting pressure. This one's coming down. Oh, Tristan Frazier hits it high off the wall. And this one's going to be started up now by Curtis Callahan. And straight in, Curtis Callahan scores. That is huge. We have a 2-2 tie. Billy Long is trying to do the same thing. He gets into the zone. Jackson Fox hits it straight up in the air. It's coming down. Tristan Frazier, almost whiffs. Gus Graham now controlling the play. They're passing it around. Wayne Curry was trying to get a turnover, but he just couldn't handle it. And this time he does. Good play by Wayne Curry, the rookie. Really long. Passing it around. And the mistake! Tristan Frazier saves it. Huge. That's the way you keep your playoff hopes alive right there. This is coming down. And a goal by Tristan Frazier. That is huge. Grenadiers take this game 3-2. Keep their playoff hopes alive.
And here we are for the second game of the night. Metro Madness taking on the Grounders. This is going to be a reface-off. If it goes in, it's got to touch a defender. Do not forget this. So this ball looks like it's going to be going to... Oh, it's off the thing. This ball's just trying to delay time for us. Okay, Grady Erickson just showing off.
Huge play. I think he knew exactly what he was doing there.
Grady just showing off. That's hit off East Eaton. And that one just goes out of play. Now they can score.
The Grounders are getting initial pressure. This is not looking good for Minneapolis fans. They're a little nervous right now.
Yeah, the early face-off giving them a little trouble there, but Grady Erickson showing off his saves. He's been playing so good lately. Looking like a front runner for that rookie of the season possibly. There's the Grounders.
His next competition's Cam Holcomb, who's also on his team, the attacker.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want that competitiveness on both sides on your team. That's hit back up by Valentino Snyder, though. And it's just going to go out of play there.
This is a big year for Valentino Snyder. Contract year. He needs to prove himself in order to make some good money this offseason.
Yeah, he is coming up on the end of his rookie contract. It's pretty crazy to think about. It seems like he's been in the league forever, but it's only been a couple seasons. And here's Metro now moving this one around on defense. Valentino with the pressure, coming back now. There's Keenan Olsen to Aiden Wright. Grady Erickson hits it off of his defense. This is a great shot by Grady Erickson. It's coming down now. Silas hits it off Tyrell Short. And it's a turnover.
Immediate turnover. That was a perfect play by the Grounders.
But no! There's Metro!
Eppolito's first point of the season. Eppolito and Keenan Olsen combining for that. That was a huge shot. Put Metro in the lead.
Yeah. Getting his first point, Eppolito there, returning MVP, not getting any points up until this week, week 6. That was much needed for him, and they get the early lead there. Here's the Grounders now, moving this one around. AC. Slowing this one down, Tyrell Short, hits it back up. This is Silas territory now. Here's a shot off of Valentino, but that's a bad hit. It's coming back down towards them. Valentino hits it off of his head, and it just goes out of play.
That's the second time Valentino Snyder hit the ball hard backwards. I don't know if that's a strategy they've been talking about, but he's sure doing it a lot.
Yeah, we haven't seen many attackers have success with that. It doesn't seem to be a popular strategy. But there's Cam Holcomb. Coming back down towards him. It's not a popular strategy that many attackers do, and I'm not too sure what they're doing. Grady Erickson with a hard shot. There's Wayne Morris now. To Goodwin. Now Eaton. Grounders moving this one around. Silas cannot get a touch here. Wayne Morris. Silas off of it. Wayne Morris there. Coming up to Grady. This is a great shot for Grady. No! He whiffs it. It's coming back down towards them. I thought he was going to have another one of those shots like last week. And here's the Grounders slowing it down now on defense. Cam Holcomb with the pressure. Tyrell Short.
The Grounders defense is really controlling the pace of play. I think they like doing this defensive strategy here.
Yeah, they've had a big possession so far this game. And there's Cam Holcomb with backspin. Cam Holcomb, I don't believe it. He's having such a good season.
Huge play out of the rookies. They're playing phenomenal. 2-0. This is exactly the goal differential they need. If they could get a 3-0 shot, this would.
And that's the game. Metro.
They are actually pushing for the playoffs after starting 0-3. Now they are 3-3 with the Lobsterbacks in sight. This is huge for Metro Madness.
Metro Madness going 3 wins in a row with the new blue. They are looking great. But we have the third game of the night coming up. We have the Peacocks going to the Keyboard Smashers coming up after this commercial break. And here we are for the third game. Keyboard Smashers taking on the Peacocks. Undefeated Keyboard Smashers here, looking to keep that streak alive. Oh. We have a stray ball in the air. Okay, there we go.
The Eureka Keyboard Smashers have a league-leading 17 points on the year. That is huge.
Yeah, they are looking really good. Definitely the underdogs coming into the season, and they're proving themselves so far. There's Zach Goodwin, though, looking to get a point after he did not get a point last week. That's hit off of Davion Nolan. Kyrie Burnett hits it now, off of Gustavus McConnell. And that one just glides out of bounds. Keyboard Smashers now. Peter Hill. There's Hutchinson, game-winning goal last week. From him, he looked good, and it's set up to Leland Manning, who has a laser!
Shot from Leland Manning. That's only his third point of the year, but that was so hard. That was like Kyrie Burnett could not even react to that.
Leland Manning not getting many points this season, but having so many good saves. And after seeing that, he's looking phenomenal. But that's hit off of Hutchinson. Leland Manning, I don't believe it. 2-0 Keyboard Smashers.
They're showing their dominance. They really want that 6-0 start to the season.
The returning champs not able to get much going here. There's Dax Love now. That's hit backwards by Edgar Novak. And that one just goes out of play. There's Victor Wilson, who gets it over. Peter Hill. There's Elliot Dyer and Davion Nolan. It's coming back down to the Peacocks defense. They're going to slow this one down. Edgar Novak hitting it backwards again. And they are going to slow this one down big time. So far, Clownfish, or Keyboard Smashers, having a great start. They need one more goal, and they're one game away from having a perfect season. But here's Davis. Elliot Dyer. Zach Owen with the pressure. He does not look too happy right now. Peacocks are on a losing streak, so this is not what they want. On a 2-game losing streak, they need to get this win. Or else playoffs is going to be close. Zach Owen hits it off. Kyrie Burnett now into Dax Love. It's coming back down towards him. Kyrie with a good shot, but I don't know about this one. That was close. A lot closer than I thought.
These kind of comebacks all start from their goalie and attacker. Kyrie Burnett and Zach Goodwin definitely have enough experience and talent to form this comeback, but it's definitely going to be tough.
Zach Owen pressured Dax Love there, but no, the bounce just going in the favor of Keyboard Smashers. Peacocks trying to get a goal here. We almost saw game 1. We almost saw Majestic Turtle Chumps come back. Zach Goodwin, though, with a great shot. It's coming down to Leland. Can he get a save? And he does.
Huge save from Leland Manning.
That was a tough save, too, because he had all that spin on the ball. But Zach Owen getting those good shots there, just not able to finish it. There's Elliot Dyer. Zach Owen with pressure in that. That's it back to Leland Manning. No, Peter Hill, who's having a phenomenal season. Leland Manning. Miscommunication there. Not too sure what happened on that. Leland Manning looking for that shot. There's Zach Goodwin. It's coming up to him. Zach Goodwin here. He gets a shot, but it's not good enough. Peter Hill slows it down. Back up to Zach Goodwin, who has a good shot. This is a good shot by Zach Goodwin. It's coming down now towards his goal, and there it is. Peacock score.
Such a high IQ player. Zach Goodwin knows how to score from every angle.
Yeah, he just gets these really good shots. Definitely one of the best, if not the best attacker in the league. And he's definitely proven himself. There's a goal there from him after he could not get one last week. Here's Peter Hill, though, trying to get this one up to Leland Manning. Zach Owen pressuring them. Zach Owen with a great shot, and it just goes out of play. This ball's been on this Keyboard Smasher defense half this game so far. I guess this is their strategy, but the Keyboard Smashers don't care, and they score.
A huge 3-1 win, and Keyboard Smashers are officially in the playoffs. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, Keyboard Smashers one game away from being the first team to have a perfect season. We'll see what happens to that next week, but we have prime time coming up. Lobsterbacks taking on the Clownfish coming up next. And here we are for the Clownfish taking on the Lobsterbacks. This is a big game for both sides here. Clownfish are looking to stay atop of the Atlantic Division. So this is a big game for them. And the Lobsterbacks, that's hit back though by the Clownfish. Lobsterbacks get an early lead. Very early start there by the Lobsterbacks. Big mistake, and there's a goal right off the bat. Clownfish score.
This week is some fast-paced action. It's already 1-1 in the primetime matchup here in Poolville, Ohio.
Yeah, the Clownfish, big winning streak for them. They've been looking solid, beating the Grounders and the Peacocks. So they're going to be looking to keep rolling with this pretty good roster, and that's hit up now. Martin Wallace cannot get it. There's Matt Goodwin, who's been playing phenomenal. Benjamin Hartman looking to get his first point, which is crazy to think about. That's hit over by Pablo Sanchez, the rookie. Justin Corner also having an all-star season. And the Lobsterbacks slow it down. That's coming up now to Max Montgomery, who hits it off of walled low, but Justin Corner denies it. And that's hit backwards by Ayodele and Pablo Sanchez. Justin Corner gets another goal.
Although that play didn't look great from the goalie Max Montgomery, the newly acquired player for Augusta. I talked to Augusta Lobsterback ownership there. Was very happy with his progress so far this year, and they're excited for his growth.
Yeah, compared to last season where he only had, I believe, 1 point, he's already playing better, and he's just growing. So it's gonna be interesting to see what he does in the future. But here's Tim Williver, who's a hard shot coming back down towards his goal, and it just goes out of play. Ayodele now in the back. He gets that one up. Corner cannot connect. Cody Henson hits it to corner. Max Montgomery back into corner. Martin Wallace, who has a shot, is coming back down to corner. Tim Williver with the header, and it just goes out. Nearly a big play by Tim Williver there. And the Clownfish slowing this one on defense. That's a great pass to Martin Wallace, but a little behind him, and he's got to hit that one out. Clownfish looking to set up Wallace, who's not known for these kind of plays. He's more of a defensive goalie. And here's corner now.
Look for Matt Goodwin, the D2, to make something happen. He's been red hot these past 2 games, accumulating 3 goals and an assist for a D2.
Yeah, Matt Goodwin playing like a top D2 right now. That's a great shot. Oh no, Martin Wallace. That's what we were talking about. Martin Wallace, not the biggest scoring goalie, but he gets those saves. What a play there by Martin Wallace. Here's Ayodele now, off of Sanchez to Cody Henson. Justin Corner getting pressure, coming back up to him and Tim Williver. Justin Corner hits it back to Wallace now. Martin Wallace off of his defense. Here's Max Montgomery off of his defense. Back to Martin Wallace, who has a great shot. It's coming down to Max Montgomery. No! Lobsterbacks slow it down on defense here. Great play. Walled low to Henson. Ayodele now to Sanchez. Back to Walled low. Walled low getting his first point of the season. What a shot.
31-year-old Walled low trying to go out with a bang here, trying to score a few goals before his career is over.
Yeah, Walled low. We were expecting him since he was... This is it for him. We were expecting big season from him, but that was his first point of the season. Tim Williver with a great shot. And that was a big point for him to bring these guys back into this game. Here's the Clownfish now. Trying to move this one around. Benjamin Hartman gets that one up. Tim Williver with a great shot. It's coming back down towards him and Justin Corner. No, they can't connect. Walled low hits it back over. Here's Matt Goodwin and Benjamin Hartman. Nice header there by the Clownfish, but Tim Williver's denying them. He is not letting them turn this one over. Hartman now. Here's Goodwin. Tim Williver with a great shot. This is a great shot by Tim Williver. It's gonna hit the bar. No way! Tim Williver! I don't believe it! What a shot!
That's the game.
Lobsterbacks getting a big comeback there after being down 3-1. What a game from the Lobsterbacks. They're fighting to stay in this playoff race. But that is going to be it for this week. Let's jump down to that recap, and we'll see you next week. what a week it has been. That is it for week 6. We're already at the end of season 5. One more week to go, but let's look at these games real quick. To start off the night, the Majestic Turtle Chumps went to the Grenadiers, and Grenadiers came out firing early to a lead, but then the Turtle Chumps looked good, and they were coming back. In the end, Tristan Frazier just looked phenomenal and finished that game off. Grenadiers trying to stay alive for their playoff hopes. And then the second game of the night, the Grounders falling apart yet again. 2 weeks in a row, they're getting shut out. But Metro Madness, you gotta give them credit. They looked phenomenal. They are on a roll. They are undefeated with these new colors, and they have a really good shot to playoffs right now. Grady Erickson looked phenomenal. He's been looking really good, and so has Cam Holcomb. So this team, keep an eye on them if they make a playoff run. But then the third game of the night, the Keyboard Smashers were home. They hosted the Peacocks, and these are two of the top teams in the Coastal Division. And wow, Keyboard Smashers, they are staying undefeated. They are looking phenomenal all around this team. Everyone's looking good. Keyboard Smashers are gonna make the playoffs, and that's a scary team. Whoever else is going in the Coastal Division, scary team to play against. But then at primetime, this is a big game for both teams. CLOWNFISH took on the LOBSTERBACKS at home, and they were at match point. It was 2-1, and the LOBSTERBACKS made a very nice comeback. So we saw two good comebacks. One ended in the team that came back to win. The other team didn't. So what a game. LOBSTERBACKS looking to also stay alive in their playoff hopes. CLOWNFISH, I'm pretty sure they just about secure it. But that is it for week 6 of season 5 for Stick Volley. I can't believe we only have 1 week left. I'm so excited because playoffs, my favorite time of Stick Volley is the playoffs. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Make sure to subscribe, like, and yeah, we'll see you soon for week 7.